Welcome to On the Town. I'm your host, Mike Farah, and today we have three separate events we're going to be taking you to. First, we're going to start off with a tribute to the sheriff of Los Angeles County, who was there 24 years, Sheriff Peter Pritchess. The Vikings organization down in Orange County is honoring him, and there'll be several proclamations from the state, the city, and other organizations. Then we're going to take you to a private party that occurred after the Oscars, where you'll see some interviews with some of the stars, and then on to a very special event, which was with Danny Thomas and St. Jude's Hospital. That organization has a gala once a year full of stars, and we got some interviews there talking about Danny Thomas and the hospital he built for children who had leukemia and what progress is and some of the stars that came out. Stay tuned. It's full of surprises and full of stars. Hope you enjoyed today's program. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Royal Vikings of Orange County, it is my honor to welcome to you to the Royal Viking of the Year celebration. This year's award winner is the Sheriff Emeritus of the County of Los Angeles, the Honorable Peter Pritchess. Peter, in long tribute to you, we have here from the County of Orange, the Chief of Protocol for Orange County, the Honorable Peggy Goldwater Clay. Peggy?
On behalf of the Board of Supervisors and the Office of Protocol, we have this proclamation for you, for your commitment, your dedication, and your leadership. And we thank you.
Well, that's very nice. That's great.
In recognition of his long life contributions, the International Association of Lions is here to present their award. We have the Chartered President and Chartered Director of the Lions here with us today, Lions Mr. Lou and Sally Knockhold.
Sheriff Pritchess? Just fine.
It's an honor and a pleasure. It's wonderful
Very
to be
nice.
here.
As a representative of the Lions Clubs International and the president of the Newport Beach Lions Club, gives me an immense amount of pleasure to present this little plaque to Sheriff Emeritus Peter Pritchess. I'd like to read the inscription, if I may. It says, "In appreciation for your lifelong service to the people of California, from the Newport Beach Lions Club, Sheriff Pritchess, it is really a great deal of pleasure to present this to you."
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Well, Sheriff, not only are you a Viking now, but you're an honorable Lion, too, at the same time. Not bad. Here from the city of Newport Beach, Councilman Tom Thompson.
Thank you, Mike. Good to see you again. Very happy to be here. I'm very proud to be here representing the people of Newport Beach. As you know, he's been a longtime citizen of Newport Beach. We're very proud to have you. I'd like to read the proclamation to you. Whereas, from the city of Newport Beach and the people of Newport Beach, whereas Sheriff Peter Pritchess has served with distinction in law enforcement for 42 years. And whereas Peter has served as sheriff for the County of Los Angeles for 6 consecutive 4-year terms, and whereas Peter served as the FBI Special Agent for 12 years, and he has been named Sheriff Emeritus by the County of Los Angeles, whereas he has served on the boards of retail, restaurant, real estate, and other businesses, whereas Peter Pritchess, this last February, celebrated his 59th year married to his wife, Athena, 59 years. Whereas Peter Pritchess has served as a member and gold cupper for the Royal Vikings of Orange County organization for over 40 years. Whereas Peter Pritchess has demonstrated his dedication and commitment to the residents of the city of Newport Beach, we present you and we resolve that this is in honor of Peter Pritchess, this dedication, and for your hard work for our community. Thank you very much, sir.
Dear Vikings, these proceedings will now move to the inside, where you will be treated to one of the great roasts of all time. Thank you very much.
Peter, for your dedication, for your many contributions, for your wonderful wit, and for the pleasure of your company, we would like to present you with the Viking of the Year Award. Congratulations, Peter. We love you.
Now, Peter, is it all right with you if I say a few words? Now, Peter, I'm going to shout because I know you're getting deaf in your left ear and your right testicle. I've waited 51 years for this opportunity to get deaf Peter Pritchess in front of me. I just make it, period. Now, what can you say about Peter Pritchess that has not already been said about Adolf Hitler and hemorrhoids? Peter is a tremendous golfer. He has a 3 handicap. He can't drive, he can't pitch, and he can't putt. He used to rub me the wrong way. At dinners, we'd be on the dais together. He'd say, "Caruso, I put your 5 kids through college." And I would say, "Yeah, but I kept you sheriff for 6 terms." He mentions his wife, Athena. She's a wonderful woman. Thanks to Peter, she became a bird watcher. She watches him like a hawk.
Paul,
I thought you could hear these, Peter.
Hey, Paul, wake him up. He's taking a nap. Put the helmet on.
Peter, put your hearing aid on. It's off.
Battery's dead.
Now, that's all the funny stuff I have. Seriously, in 1954, I came back out of the Marine Corps for the 2nd time, and I rewrote my will. And I named Peter Pritchess and Athena Pritchess as guardians of my 5 children. That's how much love and respect I have for Peter Pritchess. He's a great man. I love him like a brother. If I ever turn queer, he's number 4 on my list. I'd like to turn program back to John Pritchess, who will restore an element of sobriety this luncheon.
You know, when I was young, I lost my father early in my life. And I think fathers are extremely important to a family and encouragement and support for young men when they choose a profession in life. And I had 3 heroes in life. And one of them was James A. Music, the sheriff of this county for 28 years and my boss for a long time before he retired. The second one was John Wayne, and the third one was Peter Pritchess. And I can tell you honestly, The involvement of the job as sheriff is a very complex one today. When I came in 1975, we needed to transition from the old days of law enforcement into the new days. And the guy who will never get the credit, in my opinion, that he really deserves in making that transition take place, the guy who had the guts to step out and stir the pot and make things happen and bring the kind of tools and technology and new ways of doing things into law enforcement, was Peter J. Pritchess. And we owe him a tremendous recognition in the field of law enforcement that certainly people like I understand better than anybody in this room, because without him we would not be where we are today. And Peter, you are my father. I watched you closely for a long, long time. I listened to you. I got slapped away from the table a couple of times and deserved it. You're a great advisor with a lot of wisdom and experience, and you've made law enforcement what it is today in the state of California, and you're the one who deserves the badge for all of that. And thank you for letting me be a part of your ceremony today.
Well, that concludes our tribute to Sheriff Peter Pritchess, and if you stay with us, we'll be right back, and you'll see interviews from the Oscar party, Rod Steiger, Connie Stevens, Sid Caesar, and Neil Simon. And now, at the end of this program, you see him here, Sheriff Peter Pritchess. Sheriff, congratulations. Ladies and gentlemen, you're here at the biggest night in Hollywood. We're at the Beverly Hills Hotel for the Oscar party, right in front of the Academy Awards. We have over 200 stars here this evening, and we're going to be interviewing a bunch of them. And just shortly, they're going to be coming down this ramp. You'll see them entering the hotel. We'll do some private interviews, and then on to the private party, and you'll be there to see it all. I'm here with Neil Simon, and this is quite a night here.
I mean, we're not here together. Let's make that clear.
Well, I know
We're
your wife's
separate.
not here, but
Yeah,
where's she at?
She's at the Panama Canal with my daughter on their Easter vacation.
Well, you've seen a number of these nights, haven't you?
A lot of them. I participated in a few of them.
It's a little different now, isn't it?
No, they're still the same. People get dressed up, they come to this thing, and they make it the biggest thing in the world. I'm sick of seeing it in the newspaper. I wish tomorrow we'll be happy we get it over with and get back to our lives.
Well, let's talk about maybe the screenplays of the movies that are being honored. Any
They're
particular
terrific.
ones?
No, they're all good. Every one of those movies has a great screenplay. The one that's really amazing is that they nominated Hamlet.
Right.
Because this is a big break for Shakespeare. He's going to get a lot of work from this, I know.
When he comes up to accept the Oscar, if he wins, that's going to be really shake the crowd a little bit.
No, I think he has someone coming for him.
Kind of like, we've seen that in a little bit in the past. How about some of the movies that you saw, like the best movie of the year? Any particular ones that stood out in your mind?
Those five pretty much captured. I think there were probably a couple of others I can't remember offhand. But the Sling Blade, and
How about The
Shine.
English Patient?
English Patient's terrific. That was the first one I saw of that group, and I said, that's the winner. And I kept seeing the others, and I said, well, they're all terrific.
That's really more of an art film and a kind of respect, do you think?
I think it's what it's. They're all going to be like that soon. Not all. I mean, we're still going to have pictures with Jim Carrey, who's wonderful. I hear the new picture's great.
The new picture's doing real good.
I think there's going to be more pictures made that are so-called art films that aren't. I mean, a lot of people are going to go see these pictures.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Jerry Maguire is probably the one that maybe stands out different from some of these others now.
Well, because it's a major studio film with a major star, a great screenplay, and a great direction.
Great writing, I thought, too. Some of the lines, of course, that's the line of the year and Show Me the Money. But, that's really the only one that's maybe the typical studio picture we see this year, with the other four more independents and a little bit different, a little more, let's say, than the traditional Hollywood blockbuster.
Yeah, but it's been going that way for the last few years. If you would see who's won the Academy Award in the last few years, aside from Tom Hanks, who's won every year for the last 12 years as well. I mean, you see Geraldine Page or people like that. She hasn't won it in a long time, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But
your mind's still in the canal.
I know. But